show these.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports.
Boys, nice time.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Bulls on D. Inside, here's Love, and stolen by Mirotic. Played outside. Now, here is Mirotic. Passes to Butler. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, he has such a great feel for their offensive system. It's why we so often see him on the successful end of plays like that one.
James. Here's Love. Crane for 2 points.
Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
And it's Mirotic at the elbow. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
James. And no good. A good close contact. And a chance to hear from
For me, at a younger age, I was never even keel. We were winning.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
He is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock at this point in his career. Nothing rattles him, nothing throws him off his game.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Boy, from the opening tip, they looked focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Thompson are up front. Williams is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. Knocked away. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. Korver dishes to Williams. 5 to shoot. The feed to James. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by Butler. Here's Felicio. Again, Chicago.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome back as we break down all the action. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They found their rhythm in the second quarter and have to be feeling good here at the break, holding on to that 4-point lead. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they're definitely struggling with the...
All right, that is going to...
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago, a time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. On defense, Cleveland. 4-point game. Here it's Etch at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. D-Wade out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half.
Oh, nice body control there. Lopez just powering inside for that conversion.
Down low, here's Thompson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Thompson no good on the free throw.
Guys, you can make the case that Tristan Thompson has a center's game and a power forward's frame. He put on some weight going into last season in order to spend more time at the 5. That was probably a wise choice.
Poked away. And here we go, Rondo heading to the hoop. Puts it up from 12, and it's Chicago scoring again. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now LeBron.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
LeBron James is consistent enough at the line where he'll make you pay most times if you're going to send him there.
11 seconds left in the third. Pass to Zipser. With 1 on the clock. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
That free throw missing. So both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. Irving. That one, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pulls out front. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, it's Love and Fry, the sharpshooting big men. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. And it's Jefferson in at small forward.
Yeah, guys, that takes vision and timing to put it on time and on target.
Wade kicks to Lopez. Right wing. Here's Zipser. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Time running low here.
They have to score quickly and then foul immediately.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Timeout called, Cleveland.
This game is ours. Let's draw it up. Come on. Listen, we cannot expect it to come easy at this stage in the game. He's really hurting us. Let's junk him, fellas. We're switching all ball screens starting right now. Now let's go get this W, gentlemen.
LeBron against Wade. James, the pass to Love. Yes!
How good is King James at spreading the floor, involving everyone on the offensive end? That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Here's Irving. Connects! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Probably the moment we'll remember from this one.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So it's Chicago now, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
This is it. Do not take your foot off the gas pedal now, gentlemen. All we need is one more stop. One more stop. I need everything you've got on the defensive end. When they go to set a pick, be ready to fight through it and trust each other out there, fellas.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. The 3 won't fall.
You know, it's blocks like that which make Lopez such a factor in the paint.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 4. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
We're making it way too easy for LeBron right now, guys.
The option at this point.
And key to know who to foul. That's important.
And so here's Cleveland, and it's Irving missing. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And those free throws should put the finishing touches on this win. Oh, JR prides himself on being the man in clutch moments like this.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. It's a pick by Love, and so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present our Jordan player of the game, Robin Lopez. You know, tonight he put up his high for the season. Found his rhythm, never let up. Just a terrific scoring effort all the way around.
His accuracy, wow. I was blown away by how consistent he was throughout this game. There's a part of you that thinks like, okay, another one, and another one, it's going to be another one that goes in, and then you realize, you know what, it's just his night.
Man, he took his game to another level tonight. He wasn't hanging in the background. He was their alpha dog. And he got the crowd going wild.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.